Hey, we're back. This is my 10th time at attempting at reviewing Krypton, okay? This is difficult. It really is difficult, man. You are either going to love Krypton or you are going to absolutely hate it. And unfortunately for SYFY, it's going to be one of those shows where if you watch the pilot episode of this show and you love it, you're going to be with it to the end. If you watch the pilot episode of Krypton and you hate it, you're out. There's nothing saving it. There's no saving grace. There's no, next week on Krypton. There's none of that. It's just a pilot episode that does a whole bunch of checking off the list, and then let's get on with the show. That's all it does, man. I thought there was going to be a lot of great Grandpa Superman stuff in the pilot episode. I thought they were going to start with him. We were going to go about maybe 20 minutes and then get to the point where they execute him and then bring in, the SAG storyline. But it didn't happen that way. It's not even really a jump off because, you don't care about this character. For some reason they tried to make the Seg-El character the exact same character as Superman, except this guy doesn't have any powers. There's nothing special about him. He's just an ordinary dude. He has nothing. Does nothing. We're never gonna see him do anything. He's not gonna fly. He's not gonna laser beams out of his eyes. He's not gonna do any kind of ice breath. Hearing, none of that. X-ray vision, none of that. We're never gonna see him do anything spectacular. And for some reason, I don't know. I have no clue about this guy. I never read anything about him. I never heard anything about him. But I was very interested in the character, man. And then they pulled these certain things. The parents are killed, the grandparents are killed. He's all alone. So now he's like this orphan. You know what I'm saying? He's like a fake ass Batman. He's a fake ass Batman. He's a fake ass Superman, and that's what we have right now. All right, and that's where my frustration is with the show. It really, really is frustrating. And then we have this Adam dude, who's just 100% annoying, and it's not even annoying because of something that he's done. It's just the way that they wrote him, or the way that the director allowed him to act and react in whatever, man. So, long story short, 2 minutes later and a rant later, we're sitting at a 7 out of 10 star pilot episode. We're sitting at what could have been a 6.5. The only thing that saved it was like the end of the episode, and you finally get to see Brainiac. And I do believe that Brainiac reacted to, and he opened his eyes because someone mentioned his name. I do believe that. But I don't know, man. It's like they took everything from Man of Steel and they borrowed pieces from it and just twisted it in any kind of way that they wanted, and I believe that this has to do with David S. Goyer, and it has to do with the direction that Warner Brothers and stuff wants to go. They want to get as far away from Zack Snyder as possible. They want to get as far away from the beginning of the DCEU with Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League, all that stuff, except Wonder Woman, and they want to just have a new hope, I guess you can call it, and that's what it felt like. It literally felt like I was watching a Star Wars TV show rather than a DC Comics, Superman show, It really did. I didn't feel as if I was, reading the Krypton comics as I was turning pages. I didn't feel any of that stuff, man. I just felt like they were doing a lot of fan service, man. If you're a fan of Superman, you're going to love it. I mean, I was reading some Kryptonian on the TV screen. I was getting excited when I saw the currency, and we saw that before, inside of, different iterations and stuff. But there wasn't like this moment. There wasn't like this moment where I felt like I could take off my glasses, rip open the shirt, and just, fly, and wanting to become part of the team, I think that was what was missing. There wasn't like this House of L moment where you were saying to yourself, damn, I want to be part of this house. I want to be part of the House of L, America! Oh, wow. So, I think I finished everything, man. I talked about it for about a good hour, man. Got it out of me. And, yeah, I'm okay. My thing is this: I hope that in the future they decide to